So we just got out of a book sale. Ridiculous. Okay. We found this place on a website. It's a paid website. Okay. And they list book sales that aren't public, so to speak. They're public, but they're not listed on, booksalefinder.com, which is where like all the scanners and dealers go, right? So, and it's a weekly sale. So, I called them up and they were like willing to work with me. It was like, they said, well, what are you interested in? I said, well, religion, spiritual, politics. And they were like, oh, well, they gave me religious, spiritual books for $4. Okay. Needless to say, I cleaned them out. I didn't get all of them, but I got a lot of them. Because when the price is down to like 25 cents a book, your standards go way down, right? You don't have to make what you normally have to make. So like a common strategy I'll use, if I'm buying books for 25 cents a book, I don't care if I see that, everybody's selling it for a penny. If I see there's no FBA sellers, then I'm going to buy it. And I'm going to price it at between $10 and $20. And, you might think, well, is someone really going to pay that much more, when they can get it from a merchant seller for $4, that's a penny plus shipping? Let me tell you, people will and people do all the time. If I could show you the books and the orders that I've had, it's just all the time. Sales, $20, $30, $40, $50. And they're books that I just sold a book the other day. It was like a Dungeons and Dragons book. $60. And I went and checked. And then the next person, there's another person, same condition. And, merchant fulfilled, it was like $20. $20, $25. So someone spent $40 extra to get it from Amazon and to get it from me and get it with 2-day shipping, 3-day shipping. So this is pretty much what we got. You can see we pretty much filled the entire cart. Oh, and not only so there were paperbacks. A lot of paperbacks were $1 still. Some paperbacks were $2, but they were working with me on that too. I would bring them books and be like, well, I'll take these if they're $1. You can do $1. And she looked through them, and some of them she could do, some of them she wouldn't. But the ones that she did, was great. So we spent $224. I'm not sure exactly how many books we got, but we got a lot. And they were also getting rid of a bunch of books, like a lot of books. I guess they have like a recycler that comes and they pick them up. It didn't look like they had a lot of room, so I'm assuming they get surplus inventory and they have to get rid of them. So she's like, you can take these for free. So I went through them. There was 3 different buckets of them, and I took probably 75% of them. If I don't use them, there's a donate bin right down the street. You've seen some of my other videos. That's kind of where we go to weed through a lot of inventory. If we have a lot of books, we know if we're going to keep them. So if I don't use them, I'll just put them in the donate bin. But there was like a lot of textbooks. All kinds of stuff. And it was just crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. $224 we spent. I would say, based off of having done this for a while and knowing my margins and kind of what it'll sell for. And all the ranks were pretty much under $1 million. Most of the ranks were all under $1 million. There were some a little higher, but so they're all going to sell relatively quick. I would say profit. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm going to make this like tomorrow or even within a month or 2 months, but it's $3,000, I would say. I'd say about $3,000. So $224 into 3,000. How it generally works, you got your real fast sellers that they'll sell, they get checked in and you'll have like, 5% of your inventory will just sell like that. You know, and then you got some that'll sell in a couple days, and then you got some and they just sell over time. That's the cool thing about FBA. You just send them in, you forget about it. You get more inventory, you send them in, and they just sell over time. I'm always checking what's sold, and I'll see books that I sent in, you know, months ago, and boom, there's $20, boom, there's $30. You know, and it's just you just keep feeding it. And it doesn't have to be books. You just sell whatever you have in excess in your area. Where I am, it happens to be books. But yeah, we found this one book sale. Like I said, it's a paid website. I'm not going to disclose what it is here because frankly there's a ton of competition in the area and I don't really need them to know about this. But I tell you what, if you private message me, I will tell you about it. I will tell you where it is. So if you want to do it that way, I'll let you know. There were no other scanners there. No other scanners there. And they have a sale going on in a couple weeks that's like going to be open to the public. This was open to the public too, but it wasn't like advertised like on, you know, the major websites, which is why we went in there and made a killing. Okay? So, you know, that's pretty much what I wanted to make a video about. You know, like, subscribe, and catch you later.